The Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste, or East Timor, is one of the youngest nations in the world. Surfacing from a brutal history of Indonesian invasion, destruction, violence, massacre and inequality, we, the people of this broken country, seek a new destination, offering us a new way of life, a way in which power is given to the innocent, wonderful people of this nation, a way in which our country's best interests are in the hands of the majority, regardless of religious affiliation, gender, wealth, race, or any other socio-economic factor. What is this blessed destination, I hear you ask? Well, it is the one and only democracy. In theory, democracy is a system that places power in the hands of the citizens in order to ensure governing that is in favor of the people. The citizenry is given the opportunity to choose who rules over them, and often each vote counts equally. This provides the people with both liberty and equality, which are highly regarded values. No other form of government offers both these values. Dictatorship, benevolent or not, removes individual liberty, and oligarchic forms of government disregard equality, which is one reason why democracy is the best form of government. Representational democracy also places faith in humanity, as it assumes that we know what is best for us. The fact that we are the best judges of our own self-interest and the greater good of society has been challenged by the philosopher Plato, who argued for philosopher kings to make decisions on our behalf. Plato believed that the common people are not rational enough to be in charge of electing a government. However, assuming that we do lack reason, how can our voting behavior be detrimental to politics if we believe that the elected government is acting in our own best interest? Surely there is no divide between what we believe is in our own interest and what is actually in our interest. And why would any government know our interest better than we do? That is why the public should bear the responsibility of electing a government, since we have the right to choose what the ruling body looks like and deserve to make this decision for ourselves. Now this is all well and good, but where does our very own East Timor come in? It turns out that we are already on our way. Don't believe me? Consider this. 14 years after gaining independence, East Timor is a multi-party democracy. It has held 2 presidential and legislative elections and an independent referendum, all regarded free and fair by international observation missions. In 2002, East Timor established an ombudsman for human rights and justice, which has been highly esteemed by a United Nations-linked organization that accredits the world's national human rights institutions. The country has developed an active civil society that promotes human rights, both at home and abroad. Furthermore, East Timor is a conscientious member of numerous regional human rights bodies, such as the National Human Rights Institutions Forum and the Asia-Pacific Forum. The political argument for democracy is also the soundest. Although democracy today can be improved through political education, for example, and still faces many flaws, it is more functional than dictatorial forms of government. Democracy is important for individual, social, and political welfare, and is, therefore, the best form of government. This is all fantastic news, but we still unfortunately have a long way to go. The choice is now in our hands to pull this country away from a past filled with instability and conflict. Let us flood the streets with our protests, demanding a nation in which we have the power to determine how we will live our lives. We pay the taxes, we do all the work, we make this nation what it is, and thus we must have our voices heard. This can only be achieved through a democracy. Although we are already on our way, we will still need to push and tug to ensure that corruption does not take hold of our government. Please join me on my campaign to ensure that power is given to those that deserve it most, the people. People like you and I. Please visit the Destination Democracy website for more facts and information on how to get involved in this ever-important issue. After all, what better destination for you and I than a destination in which we are all valued? We are hope, we are strength, we are courage, we are Destination Democracy.